Remember what it was like to see Snoopy and the gang in 3D on your Viewmaster? Everything was sharp and detailed, and you almost felt like you were there? Hi, my name is Leo Atreides, and I want to show you how to see 3D on your computer, or tablet, or phone with a simple piece of paper. But first, in order to show you how, we needed a little overview about stereoscopic 3D, and why some pictures won't work or hurt to look at. Stereoscopic 3D began when painters noticed that their eyes saw slightly different views and painted both views next to each other. It was theorized last year that Leonardo da Vinci made the Mona Lisa 3D when a second painting was discovered in another museum. We'll bring the photos back after you learn to see the easy-to-see 3D method. The next step came in the 1800s with three types of stereoscopes invented. They were called the Wheatstone, the Brewster, and the Holmes stereoscopes. And during that time, the photographic process became affordable, and the craze took off with postcards of tourist locations as one of the most popular. During this time, there were two methods for viewing these images. One was the parallel method, with the eyes looking straight at the image in front of the eye. And the other method was cross-eye, where the images are switched over, and the person crosses their eyes in order to see in 3D. And so we come back to why we see some stereo pictures work and some hurt. The problem is some were made to view parallel, and others were for cross-eye. So if something doesn't look right after aligning, it's most likely the wrong picture going to the wrong eye. The parallel was limited in the size of pictures, but was easier to see right off the bat, while the cross-eye method had the disadvantage of a learning hurdle, as you had to show a person how to see, and it was sometimes difficult to do. For a time, they attempted to make stereoscopes to use both methods, but eventually, the large lens used for convergence faded off the market. The next popular highlight was the invention of a Viewmaster in 1939 by a postcard company called Sawyer Services, and another device created in 1931 by the True View company, which also showed stereoscopic film. Viewmaster bought True View in 1951 and obtained their license to Disney characters, and now almost everyone around the world knows what a Viewmaster is. Next came the Magic Eye pictures with an attempt to reintroduce the cross-eye viewing method. This was computer-generated images created that when viewed correctly would see parts of the picture appear to jump out and take a 3D form. The hard part was that the object looked painted like the rest of the scene around it and only the form would project. Okay, so enough history. The main thing to remember is there were two methods for viewing the parallel and the cross-eye. Parallel is easier to see, but limited as you can only see small images. This is used in Viewmaster, the new Google Cardboard, and I believe the Ocular as well. Cross-eye is used by Magic Eye, an easy-to-see 3D method, and it can be done a number of ways that we will go through with the simple paper answer at the end. The common equation is to simply cross your eyes, which may feel uncomfortable at first, but we will go through the steps used by each one, and it should train your eyes and also strengthen the eye muscles as well. First is the dots as training wheels method. This is where you have two dots that you cross your eyes over and they will converge into a third middle dot. This dot will appear more solid as the other two will be ghostly images. Sometimes a tilt of the head, left or right, helps align the dots. Second is the finger focus. This is where you put your finger up and stare at it to see the 3D picture behind it. First, start by focusing on the screen. Bring up your finger till you see the two ghost images on the bottom of the screen. Slowly bring your finger forward and back, and maybe a little to the left or right, till you see both fingers are in the middle of both pictures. Now focus on your finger, and while still looking at the finger, you should see three images now instead of two on the computer. The one in the middle, behind the solid finger, is the 3D view. Sometimes a tilt of the head, left or right, helps align the pictures. Third is the producer's hands. First, you close the left eye and bring up the right hand to cover the right side of the computer. Next, switch to the right eye and with the left hand cover the left side of the computer. You want to see only one image with each eye. Next, open both eyes and begin to cross eyes till the images merge together. Sometimes a tilt of the head, left or right, helps align the pictures. Now, we come to the easy to see 3D method, which uses a simple piece of paper or cardboard cut to about this size. This helps to get rid of the ghostly images that some find distracting or painful to watch. First, cut a regular piece of paper in half or cardboard roughly 8 by 5 inches. In the middle, cut a square 1 7/8 inch by 2 3/8 of an inch. Next, similar to producer's hands, close left eye and cover right image. Then do this with the other eye. You may have to bring the paper back and forth to align both images properly. Usually, this is around 7 to 8 inches away from the face. Open both eyes and you should see this. Remember, tilting the head, left or right, can sometimes help. Well, there you go. I'll leave you with some pictures, as the videos are going to blow your mind once you get the hang of it. Thank you very much for your help in sharing this, and enjoy the pictures I found that others had made for me and you.